Yeah, feels good to have you here again. Well, you're welcome to my channel. So today, I'll be talking about my top five Binance Smart Chain token that I think can do incredible profit in coming weeks. My top five Binance Smart Chain token that I think can do incredible profit in few weeks. Right? So you see, there's been a transition. Like a lot of people are migrating from Uniswap to Binance Smart Chain because of the words incredible and exorbitant gas fees. Imagine running a transaction of, and you have to pay a gas fee of about $50, $100. So meaning your profit range before you run a transaction should be on a pretty high side, or you are trading with a very big capital. So Binance Smart Chain, they came with the solution whereby you can easily swap your tokens with what lesser fees. Okay, take for instance, with Uniswap, I want to swap a token, I have to pay gas fee of about, let's say, $50. But with Binance Smart Chain, you can easily run that transaction with um, fee of less than $0.2. So that's very, very, very affordable. And a lot of projects are migrating from Uniswap towards Binance Smart Chain due to what the gas fees, so that a lot of people will be able to buy that token. Okay, so the Ethereum gas fee, it's usually discourage a lot of people. Imagine you want to swap the token, then you have to pay $50. Immediately, you might actually lose interest in buying that particular coin. But with Binance Smart Chain, what has made it a lot more easier. Okay, so basically, I'll be sharing my top five Binance Smart Chain tokens that I think can do incredible, like minimum of 5 to 10x in the next 30 days. In the next 30 days, right? So let's get started. Firstly, I am not a financial advisor, right? I am not a financial advisor. So anything you read here or anything you hear here before you invest your money, you can make further research on the coins. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm only letting you know what my own perspective of things, right? Okay, so now my first pick is just liquidity. That's Juneswap. At least I think half of my bag is in Juneswap, JULD. Half of my bag is here. So currently at the price of 0.13. I think as at January 2 or 3 weeks ago, Juneswap was about 0.02 cents. Sorry, $0.02. Yes. So in the last 2 weeks, we can see it has done over 10x because it was just listed on CoinGecko recently. You can get the correct information on CoinMarketCap. You can get the correct information on CoinMarketCap. Okay, let's check Jude. Okay. In the last 7 days, the lowest price, I think the lowest price should be about $0.12. In the last 30 days, the lowest price, you can see it here. The lowest price in the last 30 days was $0.0018, meaning it has gone over 100 times, over 100x in the last 30 days. Incredible profit. You see, the most interesting part of this thing is, about 2 weeks ago, it pumped from about 0.02 to about $0.23, and it dumped back to about 0.12. Now, the interesting thing is the way it is holding that 0.12 support. So that's giving us an impression of an higher high movement and a higher low. So currently, I can say we are in an accumulation period. Now let's go through the statistics. Let's go through the statistics. Now the market cap of Juneswap is about 24.97 million. Our circulating supply is total supply is 800 million. Now let's compare Juneswap to Pancake. The Pancake Swap. Okay. Now Juneswap has a market cap of 24.9. That's roughly 25 million, and a total supply of what? 800 million. Let's check Pancake Swap. So you see what I'm saying? Currently, Pancake is what? $8.21. Okay. So look at the market cap of what? Pancake is what? $933 million. The one for Juneswap is what? $25 million. Now the total supply of this one is what? 186 million. That one is what? 800 million. Now we cannot compare the total supply of what cake with that of what just liquidity, because um if you put demand and supply, if you bring the concept of demand and supply, it goes a long way. That unless if just liquidity want to what burn their tokens. But irrespective of that, we should still be able to see a market cap of over 100 million, and that's about 5x. And with of um 5x of Juneswap, it puts us at what? 0.5. And 100 million market cap is still pretty low for what? For Juneswap. Still very, very low. So we could see 200, we could see 500. Now, let's look at Uniswap. Let's look at Uniswap token. Okay. So the market cap for Uniswap token is what? That's roughly $6 billion. And the total supply is what? $1 billion. Meaning the total supply of even Uniswap token is still more than that of what? Juneswap. And market cap for Juneswap is just 24 million. Now, do you know how many X that it can still go? That means if we still go 10x, that's 100x, still puts us as what? 2.4 or 2.5 billion. And 100x from where we are now, 100x from where we are now gives us about $13. So it's very, very realistic. But now our short-term goal for what? Juneswap, JULD is what? $1. Now, that aside, now let's look at this. The exchanges which we can what? Find Juneswap. Now, we have Juneswap on what? On the Juneswap, that's the DEX. We have on MXC, we have on Bitmart, we have on Who, we have on Coinbit, and we have on, I think that's all. So basically, we don't have Juneswap yet on any major exchange. Binance doesn't have it, Huobi doesn't have it, Coinbase doesn't have it, OKX doesn't have it. Right? So we don't have Juneswap on major exchanges yet. And looking at the news for the past 2 weeks, we've been seeing news of what? Partnership with Travala, SRK, SFP, XCure. Plenty news about partnership like that. So to me, the foundation of this project is very, very strong. So and once the foundation is strong, the building on top will definitely flourish. Right? So now, in case, let's just assume Binance announce a listing for what? Juneswap now. Easy $1 from here. $1 from here is very, very easy. Very easy. And that's just what about, it's less than 10x already. So that's about 7 or 8x from here. So looking at Juneswap, in the month of what? March, we should probably get news on what? Major exchange listing, because the community, looking at the community, it is what? Pretty strong. And I have my hopes high on this project, but I am not a financial advisor. Before you put your money on any project, make or do your own research. So my price prediction for what? Juneswap by the month of March, ending of March, is what? $1. $1 per Juneswap. And let me drop this interesting thing before I go. If Juneswap hits $0.5 or $1 before Binance or any major exchange lists it, meaning once Binance lists, we could see $2. No, $2 is small. So if we could see something like about what? $5 or $3 or even $10, because the Binance pump is usually what? Incredible. So this is an amazing project that has good potentials. And imagine those that bought at $0.02. I actually bought then, I enjoyed some profits, I dumped my bag, then I'm back in. I think I entered again at 0.08, and I'm still holding and I'm still buying. If it keeps dipping, I will keep buying, because one is going to pump, going to send us to the moon straight. So that's my number one Binance Smart Chain what token. Now my number two is what Berry. Berry. Berry data. Current price is what 13.45. Berry data, they concluded their IFO yesterday. It was listed on Pancake Swap yesterday. It was listed on Pancake Swap yesterday. The pre-sale price was $0.5. The listing price was what $7. So that's about over 13x. And between yesterday around 7 p.m. to about 12 a.m. or 1 a.m. today, it rose from $7.8 towards to 16, I think $17.9. That's over 100% before it dumped back to um the current price now. You can see it was as high as what $18. Highest price, you see 17.8. I'm still correct because I sold off at what 17.8 this morning at over more than 100% profit. Right. So now why do I have my hopes high on Berry? Let's go to CoinGecko. Sorry, Berry. Berry data. Yeah. Now let's look at this. The market cap for Berry is just 38, about $39 billion. Trading volume $79 million. The 24 hours high, I've already talked about it. The total supply is 7.5 million, out of which 2.9 million is already what circulating. And Berry, it is the first Binance Smart Chain Oracle protocol, like the first of its kind. So this could be the what chain link of Binance Smart Chain. Do you understand? This could be the what chain link of what Binance Smart Chain. So the interesting part of Binance Smart Chain is the fact that majority of them are not yet listed on any centralized exchange. So there's still room and opportunity for what huge pump in the nearest future, right? So now just on only available on what Pancake Swap, and you see, well, after the IFO was concluded yesterday, it dumped to about 6 point something dollar, then rose to 17.9. People already took profit, but trust me, in the long run, before the end of this week or probably next week, we could see over $50 for this. And being looking at the fact that it's the first Oracle protocol for what for Binance Smart Chain, we could actually get Binance listing very soon. We could get Binance listing very soon. So let's check Twitter. If there's any new news for see what I'm talking about. You see, the interesting part is, during their IFO, they wanted to raise, I think, just $1 million. They ended up, getting over $187 million. That's 187x. Meaning demand for this coin is what pretty high. And once demand is high, what the price is definitely going to what skyrocket. So recently they announced the partnership with what Bakery Swap. So it's already listed on what Bakery Swap. Meaning you can trade your BRY on what Bakery Swap already. So we keep getting good fundamentals on projects like this because it is still very young and it has what crazy potentials. So for me, my price prediction for this before the end of March should be what $50. I'm seeing $50 because if at now we are close to $20 with not much news being out yet, with big news and exposure to what large investors, we could get easy $50 before the what even before the end of next week. Get $50. It's very very possible. Very very what possible. Now my third pick is what Kebab. Kebab. The current price at what $11.7. Let's look at the maximum price. See, So the all-time high it is about what $30. In the last 7 days, we've been seeing some sort of consolidation between 9 point something dollars to about this $11. So we should expect a breakout of this region very very soon. Now our market cap is still very very low, 12 million. Volume is just 2.7 million. Okay. So the total supply is we don't have the total supply information here, but the available supply is 1 million. Our all-time high is 30.92 at February 4. Our all-time low is 0.6 at what January at January 20. Meaning this is a new project, and it still has what good potential. It is not on any CEX yet. As far as I check, you see it's just available on Pancake Swap or I think Kebab Finance. Kebab Finance alone. So project like this with good potentials, and let's check Twitter. Let's check Twitter. Okay, so let's check Kebab here. Let's see if there's a recent news. You see, so 3 days ago they just launched their staking pool. And they just complete. I think they completed their audits. They completed their audits about 5 days ago. Yes, I remember. I remember they completed their audits about 5 days ago. So we should be expecting at least we should get a listing on a centralized exchange very soon. And before that, we could even see about 20% towards $30. We could still hit our what all-time high of $30.92 very, very soon. So my price prediction for this, looking at the market cap, the market cap is still pretty low. 5x of this places out at what at $60 million. So my price prediction for this should be at about we could probably see $50 to $100 by March. We could see 50 towards $100 for kebab by March. Yes, you could see it. So now my fourth, Binance Smart Chain token is what BSCEX. Yeah, current price is I think 12.8. Good. Okay. So I think 2 or 3 days ago, this coin was at about $8, or I think 7 point something or $8 like that, right? But now currently we're at 12 points. That's over. That's over. We are over 40 or 50% up already. Now our market cap, we don't know it yet because we don't know the available supply yet. Our volume is just $8.7 million. Our all-time high is still what 12.9. So let's look at the max here. So we rose from $2 to what? That's just 10x, just 10x. So there's still room for growth. And these are new tokens that are not available on any centralized exchange yet. So there's still pretty much room for growth here. So with this, let's check coin market cap for the words market cap value. Next. Okay. Okay, so let's just hold on. I think the network is a little bit funky. Yeah, here we go. So our market cap, we don't know our market cap yet. Our total supply is just 4.8 million. If total supply is 4.8 million and what our available supply is, we don't even know our available supply yet. On coin market cap, total supply is 4.8. Here is 10 million. Something is wrong. Okay. So we could get a centralized exchange listing very soon, like very very soon, very soon. And with a centralized exchange listing, we could see 500%. With looking at the volume is pretty low. We'd see 500%, 1,000%. That's 5x to 10x places this at what about 50 to what $100 to same for what kebab. So finally, my last coin pick is what SWG, Switch Network, I think. Yeah, Switch. Current price is 0.39. 0.39. So it has pumped. I think it's dumping already. I think this thing was about 0.8. So it has not done much pump yet. Highest, I think just 6.7x. So market cap of 14 million, volume 1.5 million. So pretty low. The all-time high is what $1.3. So we are about 4x away from the what all-time high. And the all-time high it was what 13th of this month. Our all-time low is what was 1st of January, meaning this is still a new token. I think it's just available on DEX alone. So we have it on Hotbit. Yeah, it was listed recently on Hotbit. We have it on what Uniswap is on what Bilaxy too. So we should work. Let's check. This morning I read it on their Telegram that there might be a CEX listing very soon. There might be a CEX listing very soon. So a big pump might be coming. SWG. A big pump might be coming very soon. Okay. Yeah, there's a news. I think there's a news. You see, they are what top gainers on what coin market cap. They are trending. It's good news. See, listed on Hotbits. Wow, that's really, really what's interesting. You can see the pump now. I think this was when it's what its all-time high. Now we should be expecting another push up with the news of the new exchange listing that is coming up, and I think there's going to be a token bond. I think so. Okay. I think I saw a news of a token bond recently. Let's do it this way. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now their staking platform is now live. That's good news. See, even Binance is what I think we should have somewhat um, um relationship with what CZ2. See, this is another words partnership news. This is about 2 days ago. You see, now this is the news I saw. Yes, about $220 worth of what $220,000 worth of SWG have been bought to be what bond back. To that 265,000 SWG. So with that token bond, we could see what should have been priced. Looking at the fundamentals, the listings, and everything that's coming up, we could see easy $2. We could hit our all-time high pretty soon than we expected. Right. So those are my top 5 Binance Smart Chain token. I hope you would at least gain an insight to one or two things. So before you invest, make sure you make your own research, and don't forget invest what you can afford to lose. And finally, the rule of investment: high risk investment gives you high return, and low risk gives you low return. So you should learn how to manage your risk, how you can dabble from the high risk to the low risk. Right. So if you want more content like this, hit the subscribe button and like the video, because I'll be dropping more and more content like this in due time. So thank you very much for watching till the end. See you later.